Hello everybody. Today we're doing something a little bit different than you'd usually see on this channel. We have a maple tree behind us and it is blocking. You just had to smile, didn't you? Hello everybody. Today we have something a little bit different. Hello everybody. Today we're doing something a little bit different than what I usually post on this channel. Behind me is a maple tree. Yeah, you know, it's a maple tree. But we're going to be killing it. And that might sound a little bit harsh, but there's a very good reason why we're doing that. And I'll get to that second. So the reason today we're killing this maple is there is an American chestnut right behind here, and it does not have enough sunlight to grow because this canopies of this tree here, which we've tried to make die before, but obviously it's still alive, so we're gonna hack at that. Then over here we have this one as well, which we didn't do quite as much to, but it is budding out, so we're gonna try to make it die so that sunlight can get to that American chestnut right there, and hopefully it'll produce pollen. If not this year, hopefully next year, so we can pollinate another American chestnut tree over there so we can get nuts. Okay, so I have a machete here. The camera will pick it up. And we're just gonna be, you know, whacking at these trees over here. It is springtime, as you can see. And right about now is when all the sap is going up. So hopefully it can bleed out and hopefully it dies. So my brother pointed out something. If you gotta do something like this with maples or sugar maples, before you do it, it'd be better to tap it so you don't waste anything, or you at least get something out of it before you kill it. But yeah, thought I'd just mention that. If it, when this comes down, you can just cut it. I don't know if you will. Oh, yeah. So I tried to climb up the tree because I was hoping to pull that little male limb down so it'd like bend so we could cut it. Yeah, it didn't work. I fell out of the tree. Show you is this right here. So you got the sugar layer, you got the bark, the sugar layer, and you want to get down to that white part when you're cutting it. If I mean, hopefully you guys don't have to do this, but if you do to kill it, you can cut down to that white part. It will hopefully leach sap out. This one looks like it might be closer to the dead because it's not very much sap. But yeah, just got to make sure you get down past that layer so it doesn't just form callus. So you have give a little chip of this, wood in a spring, the maple. You know, you can chew on it. Tastes like a lumber mill. Okay, so we have these ones over here are cut the whole way around. This one's actually bleeding a lot. If you take your hand here, so you can see it's very sugary too. I'm thinking this one probably a sugar maple. It's very sweet. So that's why, you know, said you should. If you have like this, you have to cut them. You should, before you cut them, get some syrup. Yeah. So hopefully this dies. But hopefully these two die. Actually, I gotta cut that little piece right there. All these two die and bleed out because excuse me. We have a American chestnut here, and we need it to pollinate that one right there, which is a older American chestnut, and they're both doing pretty good with blight. So yeah, hopefully we can get some nuts off it so we can reproduce these trees.
There's even blight on these little limbs, and it was like it was like sealing up, I could see. So definitely this tree had a lot of blight. Pretty decent sized tree. Like a comparison. Probably around 30 years old.
So right here is the biggest American chestnut here. And I actually found these trees one day when I was walking. I was just walking, you know, down to the pale trail to here. I stopped, I looked down, and I saw some chestnut burrs. I recognized them. from my childhood. So I looked up, and yeah, because it was summertime, so the leaves were all out, and you know that was a shock of my life because I knew it was American, just based on how the leaves looked. And if you know anything about the tree, it's very rare to find one that's mature. After I found the other tree, I found this one, and it was not this bad when I found it. But this tree is effectively dead. It's succumbed to the blight. When I found it, it still had leaves up there in the top. But yeah, it's pretty much dead now. But it put up a very good fight. It calloused over, which American chestnuts do usually have a hard time doing. It had all these sprouts around here, but deer keep eating them off. But I hope that at least one of them comes up to replace this tree, because as you can see, it's pretty dead by now. Now there is more. Recently, last fall I think, we found more here. There's some saplings down there. So down here, it's kind of funny, but one day, right over there is a American chestnut. Right there, that bigger one is a American chestnut. We found that one more recently. But with this rock here, that's what I want to talk about. With this rock right here, me and my cousin, we got bored, right? So we just decided to clean off a rock. We just pulled all the sod off the edges, and you have a beautifully cleaned rock. You know, it's a good boulder. I think there's a fossil here actually. Not sure what it's a fossil of. There's some weird like markings here. Probably should look at those, see if it's something, and instead of just like claw marks or something, see if it's symbols. But yeah, it's just thought that's kind of cool. It's a boulder, you know. We just cleaned it off because we were bored. But yeah, there's more American chestnuts over here. This far in, I very much appreciate your views and your watch hours that you're giving me, and you know, why don't you consider supporting me a little bit more by clicking on that subscribe button. That'd be very great. I'd be very grateful. That's about it for this video. If you would like to have more updates on this tree, my brother, I'll link his channel in the description or in the comments. And he has a lot of these videos of this tree. And yeah, if you just want to follow on it, subscribe to me, subscribe to him, give him some views. Yeah, that's about it. See you.